Yeah, and now we're looking at, well, one of the challenges with the staff is that they haven't got easy access to information to help them do the job, or like basic stuff like, I don't know, access to expense claim forms and annual leave and all that kind of stuff is kind of hidden within the system. So yesterday we were talking about how we can create an information hub for staff to use it, and we could do that by creating a private website that staff can access from anywhere. That then gives them access to that information. They can ask questions within that website in terms of like I don't know if they need technical support or anything like that. So do you want to talk a little about that?
Yes. So ChatGPT Sites has opened up the opportunity for anybody who has a ChatGPT account to create a locked website that if you have the link to, you can get to, but is not listed anywhere else on the internet. So you can create this sort of internal site for your employees that acts as a signposting guide for all of their AI assistants. So you put in their AI assistant, go look at this website address to answer questions that I'm asking you about what I need to do at work. And then the trust is in control of what's on that site. And everybody has this like really super accessible way to find a quick answer to the question, where do I go get my expense forms? How do I upload that? How can I request a holiday, right? And it can go into that special site, find the answer and bring it back to them, and everyone's privacy is protected. It's something you couldn't do 8 weeks ago. And now it's a possibility. And that's how fast the frontier of AI is moving.
Yeah. So when we met in March and the intro to AI, I've kind of been following the evolution of this in the last 6 months, and I've been blown away. It's kind of been like that. It's been like that. And I was obviously around the beginning of the internet and all that kind of stuff. I saw that something similar happen with the internet, but it was over years. This is over
Years, but
3
now
months.
like weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And organizations are struggling with it. How do you the smaller organizations stand a chance because they're more agile. The larger corporations
We were talking about that.
are going to really struggle, and public sector is going to struggle with it because how does it kind of deal with the ethics and how do it draw boundaries around it? So, given my kind of public sector background, I'm kind of a little bit nervous about how the public sector actually is going to respond to that. And I think it's similar across the world, simply because it's moving so fast. There's no way in which the public sector are going to kind of keep up with it. All it can do, I think, is start to try and draw boundaries around it, look at the culture of the organization, the behavior of individuals so that you reduce risks. But you can't de-invent it.
No, the cat is out of the bag. And one thing that we've talked about before, always have that human in the loop, the HIL, because especially in what you do, you can't automate decision-making or judgment, but you can automate like admin tasks, right? So it can parse through notes, summarize them, give you the right stuff to put up into your CRM, but it should never make the judgment call of like the level of care that a person needs. You always need that human making the judgment calls. And so that's one of the really important parts of the work that we do, is setting up those policies so that the employees know how to use the AI. Because the first day we talked, I asked them about, what AI tools do you have available? And they have Copilot, which everyone has in their 365, but they had no guidance on exactly how to use it. So people were scared. Luckily, nothing, was ever done wrong, because when we got in front of the staff, it was widely reported that most people just were avoiding using it because they were afraid of doing something wrong. And that's where the little workshops and stuff really come in. I think we reported something like 70-something% of the people were not confident with AI before we started working with your group. And then that 60 or 5 or 6% of them reported an increase in their confidence after the first workshop. And now they got people experimenting. We got Nicola, who's gotten her bronze certificate from me now. She's working on the website and stuff. And that segues into, actually, you've got the highest level certificates that we offer because of the great work you're doing with the ethical approaches. And so we gave John the platinum level award, which is not one that you can earn. It's one that can only be awarded, and it's just for people that are promoting safe, ethical AI.